Sports, a place where many athletes find success.
This is likely the final play that matters. End zone wide open. What a night for Mike Williams.
But where there's a winner, there has to be a loser.
He came a long way. You hear me? Come here, I love you, bro. You hear me?
It's one thing to watch the game, but another to analyze it. Let's talk about the numbers. You ready? YouTube. What's going on, man? Back at it again with another video. It's your boy, Numbers Fan Jay. And you are here for one reason. We've reached about the halfway point in this season. It's a long season. It's 18 weeks this year. For the first time in NFL history, we have 17 regular season football games. So it's very new to both the players, the fans, the coaches, everybody that loves the game of football. So thank y'all for tuning in. Before I get into the content of this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for your boy. Help me get this channel to 200 subscribers. Share this video with your family and your friends. Let's get into it. So, mid-season awards. We'll start with the mid-season awards, and then we're going to give you our power rankings this far into the season. So, after 9 weeks of football, my MVP, actually, we'll save that for last. We'll come back to it. We'll save that one for last. Okay, so Offensive Player of the Year for me at this point of the season. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and say, go ahead and drop your awards in the comments if you want to. If you want to do all the awards, you can do that. If you want to just do MVP, do that. If you want to do Coach of the Year, whatever you want to do, you know, give me your input on these awards mid-season. Who do you have winning these awards? So, Offensive Player of the Year for me, my opinion, it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's 44 years old, of course. He's second in the league in passing yards, first in touchdowns. He has the best touchdown to interception ratio in the entire NFL right now, with 25 touchdowns to just 5 interceptions. So he's my Offensive Player of the Year right now. Defensive Player of the Year, Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, a lot of people saying Myles Garrett, he's having a great year. But quite frankly, I'm tired of seeing defensive linemen win Defensive Player of the Year. I just am, man. It's kind of like Defensive Player of the Year in basketball always goes to a big man. Like, come on, bro. We got other people on the court, we got other people on the field that have more of an impact on the game than those players. In this case, it's Trayvon Diggs. He's on pace to break the interception record. Do y'all know how rare that is? That's just incredible. He has 7 interceptions through just half a season. The record, the Cowboys franchise record is 11. So it's no guarantee that he's going to get any more interceptions this year because teams are learning not to throw his way. But the thing about Trayvon Diggs, this is a beautiful thing, and this is why he's one of my favorite players to watch. Even if you're trying not to throw his way, he can still come steal the ball. He's what we call a ball hawk. So even if the ball isn't thrown in his area, he's going to try his best to get to it, especially if it's within his range, within the area that he can sprint to and affect the play before the play is over. So Trayvon Diggs is my Defensive Player of the Year so far. Offensive Rookie of the Year, without a doubt, is Jamar Chase. He's just blowing Justin Jefferson's records out of the water. I mean, what else? How much else do you want this guy to do? A lot of people were saying Justin Jefferson should have got the Offensive Rookie of the Year last year over my boy, Justin Herbert. I still disagree about that. But this guy breaking those records, he has to get it. There's no doubt about that. He has to get Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Micah Parsons, another Cowboy defender, actually. Micah Parsons, very versatile. I look at versatility. I look at being problematic. Are you causing the other team trouble? Are they having a game plan for you to keep you out of the play? And are you producing? So are you not just in the play causing things to happen? Are you actually being the playmaker on the field? Are you getting the sacks? He has 5 sacks. Are you getting the tackles? He has 52 tackles. He also has 10 tackles for a loss, which is tied for the 5th best in the NFL. So this guy is clearly a disruptor anywhere he lines up. He can play linebacker. He can play defensive end. Truly, truly looking like one of the better talents in the NFL already, and it's just his rookie year. Coach of the year, Cliff Kingsbury. I mean, it usually just goes to the best team. The Cardinals began this season 7-0. They are still at NFL best 8-1 after losing to the Packers a couple weeks ago. But to add all of that to it, actually, we'll get to that part. We'll get to that in the power rankings. But Cliff Kingsbury has his team playing way above expectations right now. But I told y'all a couple years ago this team was on the rise. I told y'all. Just saying. Comeback player of the year, Dak Prescott, another Cowboy. Dak Prescott, comeback player of the year. We all saw him have that devastating injury last season. This year, he's come back already with 18 passing touchdowns and only 5 interceptions through half a season. He's also 4th in passer rating. So there's that. Now for my MVP, my most valuable, just gonna circle that word for you, valuable player. Through half a season, it's Lamar Jackson. If you know me and you've been keeping up with me on Facebook and, stuff like that, I'm a huge Lamar Jackson fan. So is it biased? Could be a little bit, but let me explain. So Lamar Jackson right now is 9th in passing yards. So there aren't 10 passers of the football that are ahead of Lamar Jackson in terms of yards. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. He's 6th in rushing yards in the NFL, not among quarterbacks. He's 6th in the NFL. That's ahead of all but 5 running backs. So he's in top 10 in both of the categories. The Ravens have gained 3,423 yards. Lamar Jackson has gained 2,809 of those yards. If that doesn't scream most valuable, I don't know what is. He is clearly the most valuable player for me. Now, I know a lot of people, they're probably not going to even have him as a finalist because they love Tom Brady so much. That's just the facts. But you look at, and here's why I'm picking him over Tom Brady. If you put any other top 10 quarterback on that Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, they're going to have similar production. He has an offensive line that's no joke, and he has 4 to 5 weapons that he can throw to that will give him 100 yards at any time. What else is there to put? Come on. He's in the perfect situation. Lamar isn't in the perfect situation. He only has one, I would say, B- type of receiver. Maybe B on a great day. Marquise Brown has played very well recently. But his ceiling is not that of an Antonio Brown or a Mike Evans. It's not up there. Let's just be real. But anyway, moving on to the second part of this video, the power rankings. The power rankings, and I'm very passionate about this as well because the NFL power rankings have really been upsetting me in the past few weeks. So number 1, without a doubt, is the Arizona Cardinals. They're still number 1. They have the best record in the league. I mean, you can't just say, oh, they got the best record, but I think this team is hotter right now. Okay, fine, they're hotter, but power rankings just shows how well you've played to this point in the season. They've only lost 1 game. The Arizona Cardinals are 2nd in points per game. They're also 3rd in points allowed on defense. This team just won a game without J.J. Watt, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, and A.J. Green. Those are the 4 best players on their team. What else do we have to say about the Cardinals right now? Goodness. They're number 1. They're the best team in the league right now. Number 2, the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans are number 2. They're 7-2 right now. They're 6th in points per game. They're 7th in sacks defensively. Now, their defense isn't great. I'm going to say that. They're vulnerable on that side of the football. Okay. They just destroyed the Rams on national television without the best running back in the NFL. He's hurt. He can't play. But they just destroyed one of the best teams in football right now on primetime. I mean, gosh. Until they lose and show us that they absolutely need Derrick Henry right now, this is the second best team in football. In terms of power rankings, at least. Because how do you do that? How? Number 3, and this is also going to be debated, the Baltimore Ravens. They're 6-2. The Ravens are 3-1 when trailing by double digits this season. Let me repeat that. I don't think y'all are getting that. The Ravens are 3-1 when trailing by double digits this season. They've only won 6 games. We're not that far in. I mean, we're about halfway in, but we still got a half a season to go. How do you beat this team? You can't. I mean, God. Oh, yeah, and they still have the best kicker in the NFL, in NFL history, with Justin Tucker. He just can't seem to miss. How does he not miss any field goals? All these other kickers missing extra points. They're missing 1 or 2 a week. Don't even get me started on the Packers kicker. I mean, but speaking of the Packers, they are my number 4 team on the power rankings right now, 7-2. The Packers barely lost to Kansas City. I just want to say this, man. Kansas City is, I mean, God. I don't even know what to say about Kansas City right now. They're definitely not who they were. And this happens to the Super Bowl teams that lose. It just happens. Nobody can really explain it. You lose the Super Bowl, and it's kind of like, I don't know if the confidence is lost or if you're trying too hard to get back there and prove to everybody else you should have won last year. I don't know what it is. But something is up when you lose the Super Bowl, man. And it's no different with this team. The Packers only lost this game 13-7. And they lost this game after their kicker missed 2 field goals. And they muffed a punt on special teams. And they lost this by just a touchdown with their backup quarterback. If that doesn't tell you how good the Packers are right now, I don't know what else you want to see. Yes, they lost, but to be even close to winning a game without your star quarterback, still didn't have, the best offensive output. I mean, gosh, the Packers really look really good right now. Just wanted to go ahead and say that. And number 5, to round out my top 5 in the power rankings right now, I cut it off at 5. Don't have time to do all of the teams right now, but who cares right now? You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the top 5. Let's look at the best. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 6-2. You can't deny that they're a top 5 team right now. I mean, they're coming off a bye week. They had the week 8 loss to the Saints, okay? I don't know what it is with them and the Saints. They have so much trouble beating the New Orleans Saints. I don't know. They just can't do it. Trevor Siemian was the quarterback for most of that game, and they lost. I don't even care what the score was. You lost to Trevor Siemian. Gosh. But there's nobody else I could really put up there at number 5 right now. The Cowboys got blown out. The Rams got blown out. So they just don't deserve to be in the top 5 power rankings right now, as far as I'm concerned. Because, they were exposed. Just put it out there. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching, man. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for your boy. Remember to share this video with your family, your friends. Get other people involved in this conversation. Hopefully your team is winning. My team won this week. Did your team win this week? Let me know in the comments. Stay tuned. More content to come as usual. It's your boy Jay. We out of here.